welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you my current household. If you guys remember from maybe a month ago, or 2 months, I'm not entirely sure. I brought you my Chase family, which was consisted of a husband and wife with, I think they had 2 children at the time. Now, the family has changed a lot since then, but I first want to show you guys, you know, the family tree, and show you where everyone lives. So here is like the main part of the family I play a lot. It is basically Jake and his kids with actually his new, well, they're not dating, with his editor and his editor's daughter, I guess you could say. So a lot of stuff happened. There's been a lot of drama in this family, and I really do like this family. They're really dramatic, and a lot of stuff happens with them. But I'll start introducing you to the new members of the family. So let's just jump right back in, and I'll just like start talking. So basically, one of the main things that happened in the time being was that Jake and Heather got divorced, and their divorce was something big. It was actually pretty big. Jake was actually cheating on Heather for a while, not too long, and that's because Heather was really abusive. And people think that men cannot, experience domestic violence from their wives, and that is not the truth case. Heather was abusive not only towards him, but she was also abusive towards his children, and he didn't want that. He didn't want her hurting his kids, and he was like, you know what, I'm probably gonna have to end my marriage just because I want to keep my kids safe. And that's one of the things. However, he was a little afraid of doing it. Jake isn't exactly the most assertive person. He's a writer. He works from home. He doesn't have a job, like big job like Heather did. He works from home. He didn't have many friends, so he didn't have any people to talk to about this stuff. So for a while, he was just in this relationship trying to, process it and trying to, get out of it. And it was really difficult for him. He didn't really know what to do. But after a while, he met this guy named Jason, who was actually his new editor. His old editor, got relocated, he got married, and he wanted to do something different with his family. He understood it was cool and all. And he met his new editor, who is named Jason Segura. So Jason is basically, his editor. They would hang out. Jason would invite him to the bar and stuff, and they would just chill. And, one day, Jake just got a little too drunk, and he started to spill his sorrows to Jason. One thing led to another, and, Jason brought him back to his apartment, and they kind of had a little woohoo, and when Jake woke up the next morning, he did not know what to do. It was like one of those what did I just do moments. He didn't know what to do. He was freaking out, and Jason was just like, dude, chill. It's okay. I understand you're not into me. You're probably not even into guys. It was just a one-night stand. We could totally forget about it. However, Jake couldn't forget about it. It was just like he started feeling, something towards Jake that he knew he shouldn't because he was married. And he knew that because he was still married to Heather, even though he didn't love her anymore because of what she was doing, he didn't exactly know how to approach this, this situation. He didn't know what to do. So, eventually they did get divorced, and Jason was there for him. His parents actually, not his parents, but Jake's parents actually moved back from where they were in Isla Paradiso to support him through the marriage, support him and the kids, and things like that. So that's basically the main, drama that was going on with the family. So as you can see, there are actually new Sims, and if you guys remember, Nathan, who is actually not home at the moment, Nathan was a little boy who, was Jake's first son that he extremely loved. Now, Nathan's actually going to be a young adult in one day. His traits are art lover, muser, and bookworm. He is artistic just like his mother, and he looks exactly like his father. He is a very, very attractive boy, or so I think. He's extremely attractive. And, throughout all the drama between his parents, he was actually quite distant from the family. All he really cared about was his siblings. It's like all the siblings stuck together because of what was happening, and they didn't really want to, cause any, stress for their father. So after a while, before the whole entire divorce happened, before the cheating happened, they had 2 more kids. Their 2 kids are Jamie and Dylan, and Jamie and Dylan, they are quite the handful. Dylan himself gives Jake the most stress. When he was younger, he would throw temper tantrums, and he would just, make Jake so stressed out to the point where Jake didn't really know what to do. They didn't have a mother anymore. The divorce actually affected them a lot because they were actually children when it happened. Jamie barely remembers his mom. He was really young when the divorce happened. He was only a baby. So, his mom left when he was younger, so he doesn't really have a relationship with Heather at all. And because of this, it kind of, he constantly asks Jake, about his mom, and Dylan gets mad whenever Jamie asks about her, and he doesn't really like taking his anger out on his little brother. As you can see, they have a really good relationship, and they're really good friends, and, Jamie is really, he looks up to Dylan, and Dylan really loves his little brother. He's extremely overprotective, and it's quite nice. Jamie doesn't have many friends. He actually just hangs out with Dylan and his friends, who are Taylor, Jacob, and Mac. They all kind of just hang out together, and it was a little weird considering that he's a little kid and he's hanging out with teenagers, and Jake told Jamie a long time ago that he should get friends of his own age, but Jamie didn't really care as long as he was with his older brother, and that's all that really mattered to him in the moment. So, there's, Jamie and Jake. Right now, with Dylan, not Jamie and Jake, Jamie and Dylan. Right now, Dylan is actually, dating, well, they're not boyfriend, girlfriend, they're actually promised, they're sweethearts, this guy named Taylor. Now, they don't actually have a good friendship, as you can see. Their relationship is kind of, physical. Not Jamie, I keep getting them mixed up. I never get them mixed up. It's like, now that I'm recording, I'm all awkward. Dylan, he really doesn't know exactly how he feels about Taylor. He likes him, he's attracted to him. He thinks he's really, cute and all. But when it comes to, like, the whole entire getting to know him, he doesn't really know what to do in that aspect. He gets really shy whenever... That was disgusting. That just happened to me. He gets really shy whenever Taylor's talking to him. And he, it's easier for him to show his appreciation and love to him physically than it is to do it verbally. And Taylor, wishes that sometimes Dylan would stop being so physical and touchy and actually, be a little verbal with him. But he understands that it'll take him some time. And, they're trying to, get used to the waters that they're right now treading in. So his traits are outgoing, foodie, and gregarious. Like I said, he's kind of a rebellious teen. He skips school a lot. His grades are pretty bad, even though he's finally doing his homework for once. He realizes that, Jamie was following in his footsteps, and Jamie's grades are better than Dylan's, obviously, because he's in elementary school. But he doesn't want Jamie to do bad things in school and be like him, so he's kind of trying to be a role model, but it's really hard for him because he's not used to this. Here's actually Haley. If you guys remember last time I saw Haley, she was a child, and now she's a young adult, and she's having a baby. Haley actually, I'll go to the family tree so you guys can see the relationships and everything. So here's Heather. She is now an elder. Oh my god. His father died. No, he didn't. Okay, I don't know what this is. His father's still alive. It's his stepfather, but that's his father. So if we go to the family tree, we're going to click on Dylan. Heather has 4 children, and actually Haley's father came back. His name is Brandon Kelly. A lot of things happened. Heather was actually keeping Haley a secret from Brandon. And when Brandon finally found out that he had a daughter, he came looking for them. And he was wondering why Heather lied. And she told him a story. He kind of understood her. Now they're actually living together, which is kind of weird. They're not together, but they're living together. And, yeah, so Haley is actually married to Thomas Chase Jr., which is actually Jake's nephew. They're going to be having a baby. Thomas has 2 younger siblings, Lucas and Veronica. And they're the children of Thomas Chase, which is actually Jake's brother. He's married to Christine Chase. And then their parents are Julia Chase and Jeremy Chase. And this is a little sister, Tara, which Tara's his half-sister, it says. But she's the foster sister that I was talking about. And, I think that's everyone in the family tree. So, yeah. really love this family. They're actually really nice to play with. Oh, I forgot Elsie. So this is actually Elsie. This is actually Jason's daughter. And as you can see, she looks a lot older than she is, and that's because she's kind of the forgotten child. No one really pays attention to her because Dylan actually hates her. He hates her with a burning passion. He yells at her when they were kids, he'd pull her hair, and he would literally just make her feel like complete crap and make her feel unwanted. And when it came to, like, Haley also didn't like her. Nathan felt neutral about her. He didn't really care. Jamie was a little kid, so, Jamie kind of just ignored her. He really didn't care. And Elsie is kind of, tired of being ignored by her father and soon-to-be stepfather, if things get that far. She dresses more maturely than she should, trying to get her father's attention, but he pays no attention to her whatsoever. And it really makes her upset. She's a genius and she's cheerful. And, she hangs out with their cousin Lucas a lot. They're not dating, but he constantly asks her, hey, you want to, like, hang out? You want to skip school and stuff? And, as much as Elsie would love to skip school just to prove to her dad that, she can do what she wants and try to get his attention, she knows it's kind of futile and that he probably won't even notice. So he rejects the proposal. She rejects the proposal every time. But one day she's just, like, really tired of being ignored, and she really hopes that at some time someone will notice what's going on, but no one really pays any attention to her. And as you can see, she's the only girl in the household after Haley left, and Haley didn't even like her. So being in a household of males without a female role model, it kind of, she's missing something. She's missing a mother, and she wants a mother. Her mother died when she was a kid, and she really misses her a lot, and it's hard because she doesn't know how to tell her father these things because he pays her no attention. So she's been neglected since she was a little kid. She was a cute little kid. I'll show you guys some pictures that I have around the house. I like taking pictures because Jake likes keeping memories. So here's a picture of Heather when she was pregnant. Here's a picture of Jake and Nathan. Here's a picture of Haley when she was a little girl. Here's Haley when she was a teenager. This is Haley and Thomas, I think the first time that they met. And then here's a picture of Lucas and Dylan. Dylan's actually naturally blonde. He just dyed his hair black because when he got older, he realized he did not look good blonde. Everyone has their natural hair colors but Dylan, so yeah. So here's a picture of Elsie and Jamie. He was forced to take this picture. He really didn't want to, but it doesn't matter. Here's the first picture of Dylan, and then a picture of Dylan and Nathan when they were kids. Here's a picture of Thomas and Jake, and then Haley again. Same picture of Dylan. Same picture of this is a picture of Veronica and Lucas when they were kids, and I think it's so cute. Elsie and Jamie finally took a normal picture, but as you can see, they just do not want to be next to each other, and I thought it was hilarious. Haley and Nathan when they were kids, a picture of Heather. He keeps all the pictures of Heather because that is their mother, and, he doesn't want them to forget. And the one picture we actually have of Jake. So, I like taking pictures. I really love that aspect that came with Get to Work. Oh, no. And then upstairs, considering these are actually Dylan's private photos, he does have two pictures. He has a picture of him and Jake and a picture of him and Taylor. So, that's just Dylan's little corner. This is Dylan and Jamie's bedroom. I'd give you guys a room tour, but... a house tour. I'll give you a little house tour. So, here is Jamie and Dylan's room. They share a room. It's really plain. They didn't really want much. Here's the bathroom, the home gym. Here is Elsie's room. It's really pink. She shared a room with Haley for a while, but then Haley moved out and she changed it. Here is Jake and Jason's room, and then this is Nathan's room, which is actually probably going to be empty because Nathan's actually leaving soon. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this current household. Don't forget to give this video a like if you want to see more of this family, and if you guys want an update, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.